beginning of I'm gonna take it from when I used to sing back in the day. Used to go to church with my family and that, and actually got inspired by a lot of Motown music. Yeah, at first. So as a child, I used to dance in my living room, sing, chat, and I wanted to be a star. That was my first initial dream in wanting to be a star. Now, rebelling from the home and then getting involved in whatever as a teenager, and then directly breaking from that and understanding that, yo, there is a loophole here where I can actually still accomplish the dream that I wanted to when I was actually going to primary school and going through church. So I hooked up with Mac, got together on a radio station, and we were still pushing out music, still doing a lot of events around the UK, still MCing on stage, making some tracks. But to me, I didn't feel it was enough. So at the age of like 18 and 19, I decided to set up a couple companies called Soul Solid Artists, Soul Solid Productions, Soul Solid Beats as a label, and Paper Money Recordings, which we released Oh No, Dilemma, a lot of big hits on the underground. Taking it from that stage and labels actually wanting to sign, we actually got into a deal at an early stage, and instead of me wanting to sign through Dwayne Vincent, Megaman, whatever you want to call me, to a label, I decided for them to sign through a production company. Now that was the idea because I had a manager called Albert at that time, and he was advising me the right way to go about being in a deal and signing it through your company, rather than signing it to the individual where it would hold down the individual, instead of being able to sign it for a company where you could pull through a lot of artists and break through. So I was taught by a lot of people around me at that time of how to run a business and how to get into the industry. Getting caught up between me being an artist, I understood that being an artist is real hard work, as well as being a footballer, as well as being a doctor, as well as being whatever profession you want to do. It is real hard work, but there's a lot of enjoyment. If you like working for something that you really love doing and enjoying, you're gonna keep at it. But through the whole woodwork of me being an artist, I really wanted more. I wanted to see what the A&R was doing. I wanted to know what the chairman's job was. I wanted to know what the manager's job was. I was more interested in what I could learn from being in those experiences more than what I could earn, because being in a higher position enables me to help more people who are inspired by what I do. So regardless from the type of music that I was promoting, I was being real sneaky in all these labels, real sneaky in all these distribution companies and all these publishing companies, and really finding out while I was working signed at a low level as an artist, which most artists like people to guide their careers. See the difference between what I learned when I was a child, before I met maybe Akala, or before I met TL, yeah, when we were kids, we had our own dreams. And we really have to be careful that when people do come across in your life, yeah, and do tend to knock heads and do business with you, don't get caught up in following their dream and their ideas. And that's the same thing I took on myself as a label and trying to push So Solid. I kept to the dream that I wanted to push for them, instead of allowing the labels to mold what type of video, what type of image, what type of, and so on and so on. So instead of just being an artist, I was really looking on the business side of things. Say at the age of 21, at 22, I really wanted to understand how much it took to run that sort of company and that sort of business. So my dream did change, but it was only out of experience, it was only out of knowledge, and it was only out of understanding that instead of just being verbally and or being an artist or entertainer or being up in the limelight to make money off of what you enjoy doing, you could also create a business from it, and you could also actually be sophisticated enough and understand how to put together a business proposal where you can walk into the bank and say, this is the business proposal, this is how much investment I need, this is the return on on what you're going to gain off of my investment. Do you think it's a good idea? Give me some money. There's more people I need out there to actually create businesses and help out there and educate them as well. So my turning point happened at, I reckon, at 3 different stages.